Hello, beautiful Earth Tribe. Welcome back to my channel, Sky Above, Earth Below. This is Renee, and you're watching a timeless collective reading for the full moon in Sagittarius, June 2023. Shout out to all my beautiful Geminis in your birthday season. If you don't know your moon sign yet, you should check it out. Some of you may have been actually born under this Sag full moon. Okay, so although this moon is currently in the sign of Sagittarius, you don't need to have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart for this reading to apply to you. This reading is for all astrological signs collectively. Also, the energy captured at this full moon may be relevant now or anytime in the future, whenever it resonates. Okay, so before I head into how to manifest with the moon, I wanted to say a few words. This message is going to be for my divine feminines, my divine masculines. Okay, so I've been picking up in the collective more dark spell work, extreme hatred, envy, and corruption, new plots, and I say new because there were already plots to unalive people, but these are new because things have shifted. So these people are having to come up with plan Bs, and also corrupt people who have been working with these people. Some of these people are now jumping ship, okay? So divine feminines, divine masculines, I'm speaking to you. This message is for you right now, okay? There is still, lying, cheating, stealing, basically any type of corruption you can imagine is still happening. You may be feeling this, but when you do, just remember your spiritual hygiene, okay? Every divine masculine, every divine feminine should have a spiritual hygiene routine. If you don't have one yet, this is your sign to do that. Find something that resonates with you. Find something that makes sense to you in your mind, that makes you feel spiritually protected, that clears your energy, that helps you to release negative energy that may be projected at you, and to also call your energy back, okay? And then put up some kind of protection for yourself, or find a way to clear the space, clear your chakras. This message has been coming through, like spiritual hygiene is a must for all divine feminines and divine masculines. Okay, besides that, one of the things that is being planned is a plan to come toward you with the intention of making it seem or feel like this person is offering you something of substance, offering you something that looks good. Okay, it might come in a very sweet package, and I don't mean something physical, I mean where it could be presented as this person might be showing a very kind, compassionate demeanor. They might even be asking you for help, okay? Capitalizing on your empathy. Don't fall for it, okay? Stand your ground. Know who you're dealing with. Know that anybody who has been working against you in the past, they don't have your best interest at heart. Okay, this is just another way to infiltrate, gather information about you, get you to talk, get you to spill your whatever, get you to reveal things about yourself. The guidance here is to not even let them near you, okay? You are on your divine path now. You have confidence within you to move forward in your desired direction, in your higher path, all the while knowing that people are pulling on your energy, sending you ill will, even plotting against you. Okay? You have evolved now. You understand what's required of you. You understand that innate strength that you've always had, but that you've had to put into real action here in this 3D experience. Okay, so you're being called to keep doing that. Maintain your strength and know that you are loved. You are loved by the divine. You are loved by your higher self. You are loved by your ancestors and past loved ones who are looking out for you and fighting for you in the spiritual realm. Okay, when you're on your divine path, you have divine protection. Know that. You can rest easy in that. Okay, so your job is to maintain focus on your material and spiritual foundation. Okay, because truth and justice are coming. Things are being illuminated. Dark energies in your life are coming to an end. The burdens you carry are going to be lifted. Things are being transformed as I speak. This message could be past, present, or future. You're going to need to apply it to your situation as it resonates. You're healing. Okay, so go easy on yourself. But know that you have that strength within you. And know that the sun is at your back. And that you're heading towards your new beginning. And that you have other people on the other side of this who love you. Who want the best for you. Even if you feel alone. Okay, you're never alone. Talk to your gods, your guides, your angels, your ancestors. They are listening and waiting for your instruction. Okay? Guard your energy at all times. And I don't mean be in a constant state of panic. I mean have faith. So place your boundaries and give it to God to protect you. And rest easy knowing that you are protected. And just continue on your path forward. Don't look back. Okay? You already know what these people are about. Nothing is going to surprise you. And you can trust yourself to know what to do in any situation. Okay. So that's basically what I've been picking up in the field here. Okay. I'm going to move on. 11:11 on the clock. Wow. 11:11:11 on the clock. So if this wasn't your message, this is your message. Okay. If you're new to my channel, a big reason why I offer lunar cycle readings is because I know how much it personally benefits me, and I like sharing that with you. Staying in touch with the lunar phases is a meaningful way to connect with yourself, your spirit, and to whatever you wish to manifest or release in your life. I personally connect deeply with the cycles of Mother Earth, the sun, and the moon, but the moon phases in particular offer a way to observe one's life more closely and ground manifestations practically and rhythmically. Many pre-Christian cultures operated by the moon cycles because of its tangibility to indicate the passing of time and to track which moon came with which seasonal change. And because of the moon's orbit and proximity to Earth, the waxing and waning phases of the new and full moons offer us a sense of perceivable time from which to observe our lives more closely in roughly 2-week increments, as opposed to the sun, which offers us a broader view, allowing us to see the big picture of our lives by observing 6 months at a time with the spring and autumn equinoxes, or with the full revolution, our annual cycles. So with the moon, we can break up our plans and goals into small, doable, foreseeable chunks of time and be more attuned to the seasons as well as our own natural cycles and rhythms. It may also be helpful to monitor your manifestations over 6 months to see what has come to fruition. And you can do this by noting the sign that a new moon is in, and then seeing what has come to fruition 6 months later by the full moon in that same sign. This can also be done in reverse, of course. So if you've been writing down your goals or manifestations, have a look at what you scribed back in December of 2022 at the new moon in Sagittarius and see what has come to form by this full moon. Okay, so when working with the moon, just know that the energies of the new and full moons, as well as the waxing and waning phases, can be harnessed toward your goals and intentions. The full moon, which is where we're at the time of this reading, is often recognized as the midpoint of a lunar cycle. So this would be a powerful time to release anything that may be holding you back from your goals, such as negative mindsets, limiting beliefs, people, places, or things. Okay, the full moon is a great time to readjust your sails for course correction, realign with your higher self, or even refine your goals. You can also set new intentions at the full moon, of course. Basically, feel free to celebrate any moon phase in any way that feels meaningful to you. I do feel that the most effective moon ritual, though, is simply one that's done from your heart and done so regularly. So like at every new moon or every full moon or both. rhythm is energy, and keeping a regular ritual strengthens and maintains this energy flow toward your intentions. Also, remember that thoughts and words are spells, whether you're fully conscious of them or not. Energy sent out is energy returned. So be sure what you're putting out into the universe is energetically what you'd like to receive back. If you'd like to continue following the lunar cycles, please join me here every new and full moons for a collective energy check. You can also view my playlist of lunar cycle readings whenever you wish, as they are all timeless. Okay, so what do we have to look forward to for this full moon in Sagittarius? What energy is the full moon bringing to the collective? That is the reading for today. Up next is the Meditative Shuffle and then the reading to follow. You can watch them both or navigate as you wish using the timestamps below. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I'll see you at your reading. Hello everyone, welcome to this reading for the full moon in Sagittarius. This is a timeless reading. Okay, thank you all so much for joining me. Okay, so if you didn't catch the intro, I did kind of a pre-read on this reading just to talk about some of the energies I've been picking up on in the collective. This reading is basically referencing what I already spoke about. So if you didn't watch the beginning of the intro, you might want to go back and do that. I will put a timestamp just specifically for that part of the intro. It will be something like a message for the divine feminine and divine masculine, okay? So this is a continuation of what I spoke about earlier. In the center of your reading here, we have the card, Dream, Sweet, Sleep Deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn. So what I'm getting here is that those of you divine feminines and divine masculines, you might be feeling really tired. You might be just, you're healing. I can tell here with the balsamic moon, a time for healing, that's what's going on. And I think I said that in the pre-read as well. And, when we're going through this process of healing, we really do need to take good care of ourselves. We need to be doing the basics, like making sure that we get at least 8 to 10 hours of sleep, making sure that we're drinking water throughout the day, making sure that we're getting outside for sunshine and fresh air to ground ourselves, even perhaps taking our shoes off and putting our feet in the grass, or even walking along the concrete, okay? Like literally take care of yourself. That's the message here. Because when you are manifesting, and you are, if you're watching this reading, You're manifesting regardless, 24/7, okay? It's all about your energy. You're attracting what your energy is. So, but when we're manifesting consciously, there's an understanding that when you put your manifestations out into the universe, you're going to then surrender them with faith, knowing that they're on their way. And here we have the surrender card, okay? Whenever you hear the word surrender, it might feel like overwhelming, or like you might feel like out of control or something like this. That's perfectly normal feeling to feel. That's our ego kicking in, saying, oh no, I need to be in control. But you don't, okay? You don't need to be in control. The only thing you really need to be in control of is your thoughts, okay? Your thoughts, your emotions. And so that's what self-awareness is all about. Once we're aware of our thoughts and emotions, we can surrender them to the divine, to your gods, your guides, your angels, your ancestors. Ask them to take them from you. Ask them to lead you in the right direction so that you don't have to worry while you're headed there, okay? Maintain this sense of gratitude. Whenever you're in a dark place, gratitude is your fastest path, vertical. And I want to just briefly address this word vertical. This is about your higher path, ascending, elevating, evolving. Okay, the horizontal path would be the path of someone who is unawakened. They're not on their divine path, okay? They're just sort of existing in the world that was created for them, okay? Someone who is not connected to their intuition, to their higher self, to divinity. So that's what I mean by vertical and also horizontal. Here in the center, we also have determination. This card in particular, I pulled with the intention of understanding what it is that the devil energies are, what they have presented to your timeline that you are triumphing over, okay? Determination is what came out. So for my divine feminines and divine masculines, you have absolutely fought a battle, okay? In the physical and the spiritual planes. Your determination is noticed by the higher realms, and your determination is being applauded, okay? You're being supported. What you've gone through is something that most people couldn't walk a minute in your shoes. Okay, again, if you haven't watched the beginning of the intro, the message for the divine feminine and divine masculine, go back and watch that. You've been through hell. And currently what's going on is that there are people who are, they like to think of themselves as emperors. They like to think of themselves as in control, in charge, dominating others, or ruling over others, okay? The Chariot card holds the Emperor. So this is someone who, in their higher self, could be divinely guided and doing things for the good, but they're not, okay? They are aligned with their horizontal path with devil energy. They have an angel and a devil on their shoulders, okay? And they're not choosing the angel. So what they're currently doing right now, divine feminine and divine masculine, and this in particular pertains to your divine union, okay? They're trying to keep two people apart, okay? The devil does not want two divinely connected people coming together. Okay, they're actively fighting against that, actively, because what these two people can do together is astronomical. This is literally a spiritual battle of light and dark. Okay, so those of you who are resonating with this message, know that you are an earth angel and that your determination has been extremely important. Okay, you may not be together. Some of you may not be together yet, but it's coming. Okay, right now there's a focus on disrupting the life of the divine feminine. Okay, they're trying to stop her path forward. They're trying to inhibit her ability to manifest an income, manifest stability, manifest a material life like home, food, the necessities. This could be happening for the divine masculine as well, but it's coming out as the Queen of Cups, the divine feminine. Okay, so for those of you masculines who are resonating with that, just know that this message is for you as well. We do have masculine energy here as well. Some of you may be single parents or trying to protect your children. Okay, we do have a card here indicating that. Okay, I do want to address also what's going on for possibly, I'm getting more divine masculine energy with this, just simply because of the card that's presented. But I'll speak about this in regards to the feminine as well. But here we have this card. Temptation. Okay, so this is one of the ways that the devil energies are going to be approaching the divine masculine. If this isn't the person or people that you've been normally dealing with, these people are planning to send in others to throw you off your path. Okay? They're going to be sending in people to entice you, tempt you, basically distract you and keep you from coming towards your divine union. For the divine feminine, this might look more like drawing upon your empathy, your sweetness, your lovingness, your wholesomeness, thinking that you are naive, okay? But you're not. You're not naive. Okay, they thought you were blind, but you're not. All right, so they're going to be tempting you though with these beautiful attributes that you hold. Okay, these divine attributes that you hold, that you heal with. Okay, so it's okay to call in your Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, right? Because the divine feminine is actually the Empress who holds the energy of all four queens. So when you need to, call on your Queen of Swords, bring her forth, and just cut that out. Okay, because they're trying to accomplish their own goals. They're not trying to, befriend you. They may come forward with hollow apologies. They may come forward with crocodile tears. Like literally, if anyone comes along your path who is bringing in drama, who is causing you to be distracted, pay no mind. Okay, just stay focused and do what you need to do. The message here also too is to keep going on your path. You may feel like things are going slower than you like. It's okay, because although they think that they're holding you back, what's actually happening is that the divine is creating a solid foundation for you. And if you feel like you're being pulled away to do other things, right? Like do the laundry or take care of your family. Don't worry if you have things going on that you have to take care of. Just keep making strides forward. The universe works through your forward movement, okay? Your determination. Stay on path, stay determined, take one step at a time, because you're building a firm foundation. And the divine is working through you. And you are right on time. Okay? So we have here work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. What I was getting with that card, actually, when I was shuffling, is that something happened near the new moon in Scorpio. Okay, this would have been back near Halloween. So there could have been a lot of dark magic sent toward you back in October. Okay, this could have been a Halloween ritual or some kind of gravesite BS. Okay, like when we become aware of things, just know that your awareness, your observation, your acknowledgement of the truth, that can be powerful enough to eliminate it from your path. Okay, so just know that these dark energies, you've already known. You've already known that they've been working against you for quite some time. But, you know, if anything happened back in October, November, just acknowledge that anything that has happened in the past, release it. And as we heal and we work with these moon energies, specifically with this full moon to release things, we can release for our healing, okay? Release any negativity that has been sent our way. And you can do that at every full moon, but you can also do that just every day. You can just say that out loud, okay? Ask to be redirected toward your higher path. Ask to be shown things that uplift you, that give you strength and courage and optimism to face whatever you have going on right now, to keep your determination, to keep your peace. Okay? And I would say to do this as well at night, okay? Because this is really important, what I'm getting here. Whenever something's in the center of your reading, this is really important. Some of you are not getting sleep at all. Some of you who are waking up in the middle of the night after, you know, your guides, this is how they communicate with you oftentimes, is during your sleep. And because they're trying to get messages to you. So if you're not meditating in the day, definitely take the time out to do that. It might be easier for you to do in the mornings, like right when you wake up. And if that's not a good time, maybe doing it right before you fall asleep, just releasing any negativity, any worries you may have, release them to your higher power, okay, so that you can actually sleep. Ask them to protect your dream state. Ask them to deliver the messages that you need to hear through your sleep. And ask them to protect your sleep so that you can be well rested and so that you can heal. Because we actually do a lot of healing during our sleep. We sweat out toxins, okay? Our brain does a dump. It's basically a deep meditation. Okay, so when we talk about protecting our energy, we need to also protect the energy while we're sleeping. And when you are well rested, you know that you can basically take on the day, okay? You can be whatever you need to be because you'll have the physical vitality and the mental clarity to stay determined. Okay, and to stay aware of the BS around you or the BS that's being sent toward you, okay? And you will be able to stay focused on your path, okay? Towards your divine union, towards your pentacles, your stability, your security, your foundation. Okay, remember to stay in faith and gratitude. And before I close the reading, I just wanted to show this card here. Full moon eclipse, conclusions are within reach. So what this is telling me is that some of you are concerned about what is going to happen in the future. You may not know right now. Some things may be being illuminated, but some things may not be yet. And this is for your highest good. Okay, so things that you don't know about yet, surrender them. Okay, surrender. Because the universe has a divine order. And when truth and clarity is meant to come, it will. And the eclipse doesn't last forever. Okay, the sun is going to shine again on whatever it is that you don't yet know about. But also with the eclipse, it's dynamic. The sun doesn't stay hidden for long. There's that corona that sort of shines on either side when the moon is passing. That's like so bright, we can't even look at it. So the illumination, everything that needs to be seen is going to come to pass. And it's going to soon, because eclipse energy is quick and extremely transformative. Okay, those of you who've already left, okay, you're being acknowledged for having done the work to leave, to follow your higher calling, your divine path. For those of you who have not yet done that, you're going to find that certain people, places, things, or situations, you're going to need to leave them behind. Okay, not everyone, but certain people or situations for sure. That'll be up to your discernment. It'll be up to your specific path forward. And you can pray for that discernment. Talk to your higher power daily. Just so you know how I do it, and you can do it your own way. Some people have a certain time that they pray or meditate. And that could be very helpful for some of you. It's not helpful for me in particular. I am in constant contact with my guides, like 24/7. Like, I don't need to sit and, while I do spend time in reverence, and I do spend time with tools, things that allow me to have a ceremony. These are special times that I create for myself fairly regularly. Okay, but they aren't my main connection. You always have connection to the divine, and you can speak out loud or in your mind. It's preferred out loud, okay, because the throat chakra is actually the gateway to our truth. And it's really, really important. Truth is like the number one thing. So if you can speak out loud to the divine, that is preferred. But if you're in a place where you can't, by all means, you can speak through your mind, just sending out those thoughts. Because in actuality, and this actually, it drives me nuts actually having to say things out loud, because I'm communicating telepathically with my guides all the time. So we don't actually need to speak anything out loud to communicate, because thoughts and emotions, they're energy. But when it comes to truth, and when it comes to declaring something or making something more important, I guess, it takes more effort. It literally takes more energy to talk. And that's why it drives me crazy, because I can say things quicker and easier and without all of the fuss, just through my mind. When you take time out to speak, it's like communication is slower. It's 3D. It's annoying, okay? But it's also powerful. As a spiritual being having a human experience, the throat chakra is really, really important to ground our truths. Okay, you would think that we need to ground things simply to manifest tangible physical reality. But what is reality without truth? Okay, your existence, who you are, what your beliefs are, what your reality is. Okay, this all exists based on your truth. So you need to speak it. So when you really, really need something, when you really have a direction, a path, your higher calling, okay? Or in this case, where many of you are fighting for justice. Okay, truth is important. And like I said earlier, when we speak our truths, when we acknowledge them, simply acknowledging them can help switch the flow of energy. Okay, I don't remember what the test is called, but in physics, they've discovered that things can be changed simply by observing them. So if some of you out there know what I'm talking about, please comment below, because this is real. What I'm talking about is real. Okay, for those of you who are science-based, we don't know everything scientifically, but scientifically certain things have been explained that allow us to understand the universe better. So when I speak of observing, calling out, acknowledging whatever is going on, not only are you declaring it with your throat chakra to basically deflate that negative energy, you're actually changing the situation as well by simply observing it. And this is why truth is so important. Okay, because if you're still living in illusion, if you're not aligned with the truth, with what is actually happening, or what has occurred, or what needs to be changed, you're kind of in a holding pattern. And therefore things don't improve. Okay, so I could go on about this, but I'm going to stop there. All right, just know the bottom line here is that truth is important, and acknowledging it is part of switching the energy toward where you need it to be. All right, so collective, specifically my divine feminines and divine masculines, I love you all, okay? I hope that this message reached who it needed to. Thank you all so much for joining me here. But that is your reading for the full moon in Sagittarius, okay? If this resonated and you feel comfortable sharing, I'd love your confirmations. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to support my channel, and hit the bell for all notifications if you'd like to stay connected to my future readings. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, my information is in the description box below, as well as links to donate and to all the decks I used in this reading. May the full moon bring about all that is in your heart, and may you have a beautiful day from wherever in the world you're watching. I'm sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading.